Pisces. This is WillowOAK. I am here to do your reading for June. So let's get started. We're going to start with a few oracle cards and then go into the tarot. Take some cards from the universe. And, well, before that, we'll clarify if there's anything to clarify. And then we'll close it out with a charm. Okay? Let's see what your first oracle card is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. You're asking why. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another oracle card. And this is a general reading, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might watch your other placements to get a more complete picture, or if this reading does not resonate with you. Okay? Oh, I pulled up two of them. I guess you get two. You have the chameleon spirit, act as if, and this is letting you know that if you believe, you can achieve whatever it is that you set your mind out to achieve. All right? So believe it and live it. And your other one is dream the world into being, the lizard spirit. So they're both really beautiful, and it's about creating what you want. And this particular card, why, you see there's a book. And what it's saying is find out why. Or if you're in need of information, do your research, okay? And it looks like it might very well have something to do with dreaming your world into being, which I think is beautiful. Okay, one more oracle card, and then we will get started. Okay, let's see what would like to come out. Beautiful. Abundance. Beautiful, beautiful card. All right. Now let's get some tarot and see what it would like to share. And I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather. It is so nice. We're almost in summer now. It's hard to believe time passes so fast, but it does. Oh, your overall energy is the Nine of Swords, so we will definitely be taking a clarifying card for that. This is talking about you feeling very heavy laden with thoughts and emotions of the challenging kind, to the point that it's hard for you to think clear. That would explain this card. But this is saying bring your life in, or bring your dreams into being, and believe that you can do that. Okay? I think, well, since it's your overall energy, we'll just go ahead and take a clarifying card for it right now. Usually I tend to wait till I have all the cards out, but we're just going to go ahead and do that thing. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, you have the Page of Swords. The Page is a learning energy. They're learning how to think clearly and communicate with authenticity. So I think what this is telling you is switch your way of thinking, okay? And it is quite possible that you are in the process of doing that, learning how to get out of this particular energy by learning how to think clearly, okay? This could have happened from something external, or that could have been what started it, or it could just be something that you are going through internally. But either way, These are your thoughts and your emotions, okay? And this card is learning how to think clearly. So use this energy, okay? Because this is unbalanced and will not help you, okay? And here it's saying why. You know, it's got a book here. So I think this could easily be connected with this, in that maybe you should learn how to get out of that energy. Like I said, it is thoughts and emotions, and, you know, granted, it could come from an external source, which was hurtful, but it could also be strictly internal. But either way, it's not going to help you, okay? You need to be in control of your emotions instead of your emotions being in control of you. But it does look like, because of the clarifying card, that you are learning how to do that. So that is great. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your challenge is, or your potential is. Depends on the card that comes out. You have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they are also extremely thorough. They would much rather take their time and get everything done correctly than rush through, okay? So your challenge is to accomplish your goal, which is to get out of this energy. And you don't have to be in any rush, okay? It's much better to be thorough than fast. So go through here, and if you need to, you know, take each one of your thoughts separately, if that's what you need to do, and think through them. Yeah, and everybody's different, right? Everybody's unique. But one of the things that might help is to put yourself into more of an observer's mode and find the cause and think it through. Is it really worth this, you know, putting yourself in this energy? But like I said, it looks like you are learning because how to think clearly, how to get rid of this because of your clarifying card. And I do believe this is saying, yeah, your challenge is to get out of this energy, but to go about it by being thorough and not in a race, okay? Because if you do it, and you do it as thorough as the Knight of Pentacles does things, you won't have to worry about revisiting this. And if it does happen, you'll know exactly how to deal with it. Okay. And here, your focus, which is very good. This is your inner emotion. This is telling me that you are working on this. And you're working on it, adjusting it, until you get it exactly what you consider right for you. So congratulations. I think that's beautiful. Okay. Now let's see your recent past. Okay, your recent past is saying that you put yourself in a hangman energy so you could go within to try to figure things out. So this might be a part of this whole thing. So I would say prior to this reading, or maybe even currently, something is going on in your life that is a challenge. But that you are working your way out of it and trying to do it really in a very smart way by being thorough and adjusting as needed so you get it in a way that will work for you in the future. But yeah, I think you are going in to try to figure out this. And to me, that makes sense why it would be clarified with the Page of Swords, because what do? They're learning how to think clearly and communicate this in the same way. So you're learning how to get out of this energy, right? By being thorough and adjusting it as needed. Okay, so let's see what your strength is during this time. I know this is a challenging energy, and I'm sorry to see anybody go through that. But boy, does it look like you are creating wisdom. You will know exactly how to handle things in the future if anything like this tries to come back in. Broken heart. Okay, and that actually kind of makes sense. Your strength is how to not have a broken heart. So your strength is staying away from broken hearts, right? So that to me fits in perfectly. And just so you can see this, at the bottom of the deck you have the Empress. So what that is saying to me is you're going to be very successful at this. Because the Empress is a powerful, actually a very powerful card. She's the Empress. You know, it's like taking all 4 queens, putting them in there, and then adding some. Very powerful. And she's full of ideas that she nurtures. And so that came out at the bottom of the deck from taking your cards. So, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll set it right here. So yeah, challenge. I think your overall energy is a challenge, but I think you're being very smart in how you're handling this. And your strength is not a broken heart. Your strength is learning how to not have a broken heart. So I would have to say you're a very strong, resilient person. Okay. Let's see what the near future has. Beautiful. You have the Magician. Wonderful energy. This is saying that you can create the life that you want. You have everything with you and within you to do that. Okay? Use your practicality and your magic to bring the life you want into reality. And from what I see here, it totally looks like you're doing that. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Now, in the advice, we have a mountain of them on how to go forward. I don't know if I can fit all these in. Let's see. I'll try. Look at what came out. Same column. You have the Knight of Pentacles again. So the way to go forward is what you are doing. Okay? Next, you have a new beginning, one that is going to be lucrative. And over here, remember, you have abundance. And being lucrative can mean finances, money. It could be anything else of abundance, okay? Including peace of mind. And you have the King of Swords. And what this is saying is you are, remember, this is the advice on how to go forward. The King of Swords bases all his decisions on what he knows to be truth. So that is how to go forward. This is saying, don't stand there and wait. You know, your ships are coming in. You can barely see them, but there's little ships coming in. And it's saying, don't stand here and wait. Help yourself. Go forward, which you can see up here, you are. And you have the King of Pentacles. So you have a lot of advice here. The King of Pentacles is a very caring energy. That's one of the things I love about him. Mature, very stable. Also, the energy that has the Midas touch. What he touches turns to gold. So that is also with you now. The ultimate business owner. So you have, go through it again real quick here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, just like you have here, being slow and thorough. A new beginning, one that's very lucrative, which matches this energy extremely well. And the King of Swords, basing every decision on what you know to be truth. And here, don't wait for somebody to come in and help you or to give you answers. You go out and you get them. And here, you have the King of Pentacles, a very caring energy and one that's filled with abundance. Okay? So, I guess the universe thought you needed a lot of advice on how to go forward. And they're all beautiful. Yeah. Be thorough. Create your new beginning. Base everything on what you know to be truth. Don't wait. Get going. And you have the caring energy that's very abundant. Beautiful. Okay, now what you need to know. And this is what you don't see. Okay, you had two come out. This is the same energy as your overall energy. And so what this is saying is you have a decision to make. And you don't see this right now. Okay? You have a decision to make. And you need to go within. That's what she's doing. That's why she has a blindfold on. She's going in and using her intuition to make this decision. This is your overall energy, right? So it should actually be like this. Here's your overall energy. And you need to decide. And it doesn't say what you're deciding, but I would say it's most likely, do you sit in this energy or do you get out of it? Right? And this is what you don't see at the moment. So maybe you're not seeing that you actually have a way out. You are working your way out, obviously, right here, you know? So your strength is not having a broken heart. But at this point, maybe even with your efforts, you're not seeing that you have a choice. But you do. And you need to make a decision. But I can already tell you by the cards that are out here, you know, the decision is you don't want to be in this energy. And it's trying to tell you, you can get out of it. Oh, I forgot to show you. At the bottom of the deck was the King of Hearts. Hearts. Oh my gosh. Was the King of Cups. And I wanted to show it to you and I started shuffling. The King of Cups is very trustworthy. And of course, he's a mature energy. But what he is about, one of the things that really applies here is he feels all of his emotions. But he doesn't let them control him. He controls his emotions. And that was at the bottom of the deck when I pulled these cards. So that would apply here beautifully. Okay? So you need to make a decision. Do you let your emotions control you, or do you control your emotions? So that's what the King of Cups was all about. Sorry, I shuffled them right out of being. Okay. Now your hopes and fears, what you do see. That there is happiness. You will be content and happy with your life. Okay? Let's scoot these over. We don't have quite enough room. Hold on just 1 second. Your cards are really wanting to come out and talk. Which is a good thing, especially if you're in this energy, you know? All right, let's see what the possible outcome is. Well, it went flying. You're not going to believe it. Look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. what I was just telling you about, the card that I accidentally started shuffling and I wanted to show you because it was at the bottom of the deck, is your possible outcome. Beautiful, because to me this whole reading is about your emotional involvement in something that is very challenging, right? Your outcome is that you are going to be in control of your emotions. They will not be in control of you. So all of your efforts are not going to be in vain. Everything that you are trying to do, all your efforts that you're putting in, you are going to be successful. Beautiful. Yeah, and it gives me chills. And this also does say, which could happen, but I don't think it's a focus of this reading, is saying that there could be a very good romantic partner come into your life. Okay? So here, you're wanting to know why. And I can see here, throughout this is where you're learning. This is, I would say, learning. You're using different methods to learn how to get out of this energy. And we'll take clarifying cards. There isn't anywhere here that is saying what happened. But it is telling you that everything that you're doing is what you need to be doing. Your recent past, you put yourself in hangman mode to try to figure it out. This energy, I'm sure, right? So you start putting it into action. You learn. You're taking it slowly, step by step, adjusting as you go. So you can pull yourself out of this energy and have your clear mind, which you're doing right here. So you're going to be successful. And here your strength is getting out and staying out of a hurt heart, the hurt emotions or hurt mind. And here, your near future, the magician energy is coming in, so you are changing your life. This is what you're doing, is being very effective. And move these down a little. Okay, so you can sort of see that a little bit. You're going to have this new beginning, one that's filled with abundance. It's lucrative. And remember, this energy is known as the Midas touch. And so this is money, finances, but it's also abundance. And what is abundance? It can be finances, it can be love, happiness, joy, a clear mind, right? And you're going to base everything on what's truth. And you're helping yourself. You are not going to stand there and wait for somebody to come in and do it for you. Beautiful. And here, this one is what you need to know. And that it was the one where you have choices. You have two choices. Do you stay in this energy? Or do you go into this energy right here and here where happiness is? And you can tell by looking at this, you've already made the decision. You are going to go where you are happy. And so this outcome is where you're going to be in control of your emotions. They are not going to be in control of you. Abundance is coming in. Remember over here, dream your world into being and act as if, which is kind of like the law of attraction. In all three of these, magician, they're all together here. You believe that you can do it, and you can do it, okay? You have to start it. You take the first steps. You start this, and you will be quite effective. All right, so let's take a couple of clarifying cards and see what we find out. So yeah, I'd say this is a challenging reading, but I'd say that the outcome is beautiful because you are learning how to deal with this. And so in the future, if anything comes up and you feel like it's starting again, you're going to know what to do for it to not happen. So that is what you call putting your wisdom into action. Look at this. The Three of Swords, where your strength is staying out of a broken heart, you have a new beginning. one that is filled with happiness, love, and joy. Beautiful. Okay, let's take a card, separate these out a little bit, for this Nine of Swords. Now, of course, you will know what's going on here, you know, how you got into the Nine of Swords energy. Okay, an argument. An argument with somebody. I guess it's possible it could be an argument with yourself, you know, but it looks like you've had an argument and that's what put you here. And here, let's take a card for the Two of Swords. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, you have it right here. So this is clarifying you needing to make a decision, make a choice, and you are learning how to do that very thing. And you are learning that you are going to make your life happy and content. So you're learning how to get out of the challenging energy and stay out of it. Yeah, big deal. I think it's a very big deal. Okay. Maybe if we take a card for why, but it looks like how you managed to get into this Nine of Swords energy is by some sort of an argument. And if something like that happens, it can snowball, the emotional aspect of it, you know, and the mental aspect. And without you even realizing, it can kind of flip where usually you're in control of your emotions, but it can flip without you really realizing it. And then all of a sudden your emotions are in control of you. And that's what this is. And this. And it looks like it's because of an argument. However, the awesomeness of it all, you are strong and smart. And you are learning how to get out of this and be in control of your emotions and be happy and content and have this new beginning. So it's beautiful. Okay. Justice and the Lovers. So this could mean a few things. One, if you've been done wrong in any way, justice is here to make it right. Okay? Also, balance. And this energy is not balanced. Okay? But it looks like you are bringing balance in. And also justice, this argument. If you were done wrong, justice is here to make it right. And this could be a couple of different things. One, what I think it is saying is if you're in a romantic relationship, that is probably where the argument has come from that puts you in this energy. Okay? And if it is not that, then it could be saying what the King of Cups has in his energy, which is you might very well meet somebody and have a very good romantic relationship. But since it's here with why, to me, it's most likely saying your romantic partner did something that you thought was not okay, not just, right? Yeah, but it could also be this other, where you meet a wonderful person. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking those cards, you have what I like to call the counterpart to this. This is where you're going to be very happy and content with your life. And this is where you're going to be very happy and content with your abundance. So the outcome is beautiful. Like I said, you're one strong, and I think very smart person, because you are learning how to get out of this energy, which can be a real challenge for a lot of people. And I think probably every one of us at some point we've had our moments with this. Okay. The Wounded Warrior. This is saying that you felt the need to be very protective so they could be part of this. You know, kind of like you put up a wall and then she'll pass. Kind of an energy. And usually if there's a problem in a reading, the universe will give me a card or more that talks about that problem. So yeah, it looks like this argument caused you to put this wall. Here we go. Yeah, where you were very defensive. And you felt like you had to protect yourself. Like somebody wanted to take something from you. But the last card is where you are learning how to deal with people and have healthy relationships. So yeah, this explains the problem. So it's giving us more information than I thought we were going to be able to get. You got in this situation because of an argument that was very hurtful to you, and it could have been your romantic partner. That something happened that you felt was very unfair, very unjust, right? You weren't getting the truth, and you based things on the truth. And so that puts you here. But like I said earlier, regardless of what happens in your life, it's your thoughts, your emotions. And somehow it kind of flipped and got control of you. But you, yourself, realizes this, and you're getting yourself out of it and creating a new beginning, one where it is love-filled. And your very last card is the King of Cups, and he is the one that addresses this type of an issue beautifully. So that's wonderful. And at the bottom of the deck, another wonderful card, you have the Emperor. So I don't know if you could see this or not, or if you remember it, but earlier in the reading at the bottom of the deck, we had the Empress. So now you have, they're like divine counterparts. The Emperor and the Empress are very, very strong, okay? Very powerful. And you have them both. He is very confident. He sits on his throne. Everything is great because it definitely will go his way. She is a beautiful mother archetype where everything beautiful flows into her. So this is what you have. And the King of Cups, you're working your way through these issues and into this. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get a charm. You have a leaf. And what leaves mean are growth, health, and financial gain. You know, financial, yeah, where everything's good financially, where you're growing and where you're healthy. And so I can see this applying throughout here. Definitely a beautiful card. Okay, thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. And if you find value in this, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.